Respect is not something you can demand. It's something you have to earn. And when it comes to relationships, there's nothing more destructive than losing the respect of the woman you care about. Because here's the hard truth. If she stops respecting you, then love fades. Attraction fades. Loyalty, gone. In today's video, we're diving deep into 5 critical behaviors that silently kill her respect for you, and how the ancient wisdom of Stoicism can help you eliminate every single one of them. This isn't theory. It's timeless truth, straight from the minds of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. These men knew something most modern guys have forgotten. Self-respect creates external respect. They didn't chase approval. They became men of virtue, composure, and power, and others couldn't help but admire them. So if you're constantly feeling disrespected, if she talks down to you, ignores your boundaries, or treats you like you're replaceable, the issue may not be her. It might be you. Let's break down the 5 silent respect killers, and how to eliminate them using Stoic wisdom. 1. Seeking validation constantly. This one destroys respect faster than anything. If you're always fishing for reassurance, if you keep asking, "Do you love me?" or change your personality just to please her, you're not being loving. You're being needy. And neediness kills attraction instantly. A woman will never respect a man who doesn't respect himself first. The Stoics taught self-sufficiency. Your value cannot come from her approval. It must come from your values. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. The Stoic solution: build inner confidence. Lie by principles, not emotions. Approval will follow, but you won't need it. 2. Lacking emotional control. Let's be real. Exploding in anger, cracking under pressure, overreacting to the smallest things. It doesn't make you passionate. It makes you look weak. Women are wired to test men emotionally. If you crumble, she notices, and her respect starts to slip. Stoicism teaches this. Respond. Don't react. Seneca wrote, "Most powerful is he who has himself and his own power." The Stoic solution: before you speak, pause, breathe, ask yourself, is this reaction worth my energy? When you control your emotions, you control the room. And more importantly, you control yourself. 3. Being indecisive and weak-minded. A man who can't decide where to go for dinner won't be trusted in a crisis. If you hesitate constantly, if you ask her to decide everything, you're not being polite. You're being passive. And passivity breeds disrespect. Women are biologically wired to respect leaders, not followers. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Meaning, stop overthinking. Make a choice. Own it, even if you fail. The Stoic solution: take the lead. Make decisions. Stand by them. Learn. Adjust. But never outsource your authority. That's how confidence is built, and respect is earned. 4. Being dishonest or lacking integrity. Nothing destroys trust, and therefore respect, faster than inconsistency. If your words and actions don't match, if you lie, break promises, or act like one man in private and another in public, she'll never fully trust you. And without trust, respect doesn't survive. Marcus Aurelius said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." A man of honor doesn't need to raise his voice. His presence speaks louder than words. The Stoic solution: be a man of your word. If you say something, mean it. If you promise something, deliver it. Let your consistency build a foundation of trust that no one can shake. 5. Being passive and avoiding conflict. Look, most men hate confrontation. They avoid hard conversations. They tolerate disrespect, thinking silence makes them nice. But here's the brutal truth. She's testing you. Women test men's boundaries, not because they are cruel, but because they want to know, are you strong enough to stand up for yourself? When you fail these tests by staying silent, avoiding conflict, or letting her walk all over you, you signal weakness. And weakness is repulsive. Stoicism teaches us not to run from discomfort, but to face it head-on. The Stoic solution: address issues directly. Set boundaries. Speak up when something crosses the line. Respect yourself first, and others will follow. Final words: the unshakable man. Every single day, You have opportunities to apply these Stoic principles. To earn respect, not through force or fear, but through presence, action, and strength. If you stop seeking validation, if you master your emotions, if you take the lead, if you act with integrity, and if you face conflict head-on, you won't have to ask for respect. You'll command it. The Stoics taught us that true power comes from within. When you build inner strength, everything else follows. Love, respect, attraction, opportunity. So if you've been feeling disrespected, unheard, or overlooked, don't point fingers. Look inward. Become the kind of man who naturally earns respect, and you'll never need to demand it again. If this video hit you in the gut, or opened your eyes, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Which one of these 5 points hit the hardest for you? And what are you going to start changing today? Stay sharp, stay stoic, and as always, keep improving.